Hey folks, Dennis Foster, Focus Outdoors TV. We're day 2, Mille Lake, northern Minnesota. Absolutely banged them up yesterday thanks to Chris Kudik. Put us on some exceptional walleye slip bobber, and we were going to try some bass fishing today. We faced 30+ mph winds yesterday, probably going to be as much or more today. We're going to skip the bass and go back to the walleye thing that was working quite well, and I want to show you the setup we're using. What I'm going to use today is I've got a Ducket rod's black ice rod. It's a nice premium rod, very light rod. Nice reel here with a big spool. You can pick up line quickly, which is key on these fish. You want to pick up your slack. And then also I'm fishing braid, in this case 10-pound fire line for a main line. Once again, it's nice to pick up slack, no stretch, to make sure you contact these fish and get the hook driven home. And then towards the business end of this, it's about as simple as a guy can get. We got a bobber stop, very simple slip bobber here. We go down to just a simple barrel swivel, and on that you can go to 4 6-pound type mono and a split shot to help balance this out. You want it neutrally buoyant. You don't want a lot of bobber up out of the water. And then right down, and this is something Chris turned us on to here, some local knowledge, is just a 32nd ounce, kind of a blue and off-white jig here. And I tell you, these fish were absolutely smacking the snot out of it with a leech. And the thing I like about this setup too is if you do hang up or over some rocks and some gravel, is you simply break off the mono. You've got your bobber, you're not chasing your bobber down or having to replace it, and then you just simply tie in a new leader and away you go. You can even have them pre-tied. Situations like Devil's Lake where you're fishing in a lot of timber, common to break off a lot. You can simply have a spool of leaders pre-tied. All you have to do is tie into your barrel swivel and away you go. And it's literally that simple, and that's the joy of it. You know, we've got all this knowledge out there today, and it's great, and all these fancy techniques, but a lot of times it comes right down to the very basics. And we probably had a 50 fish day, if not darn close to it yesterday, in probably 6 hours. I would anticipate the same. So stick around, we're going to go put this to work and show you a little bit more in action.
Can't get my balance, it's so windy out here. Nice little walleye.
Ooh, it's grumpy. Oh, yeah. Watch that motor, Tom.
There we go. He acts like he's about 8 pounds. It's only 2 pounds.
Tell you what, they fight like crazy.
Yes, they do. You know, little small walleye like that. You know, they think they're bigger than what they are. You know, it's not a huge fish, but a nice fish. And you think that you got a 5 6 pounder on there, and these little things fight like you know, like they're 3 times bigger than what they are.
Say, Chris, hold on to that just for a second. Now, let's tell people, if you come to Mille Lake, we do have some special regulations on this lake. But what are they? You're a captain up here.
Right now, we can't keep anything.
Yeah.
It's catch and release only. Next month they close it down. We can't use any live bait. It's just plastics.
Okay.
And we can't fish walleyes at all. We can fish bass, northerns, muskies, and stuff like that. Muskies and northerns, you can use whatever size minnows.
Okay.
But there's no live bait. But you can still, I mean, bass, we got lots of bass in this lake.
Right.
You know, everybody can, I mean, you know, I'm out here bass fishing, I'm catching walleyes.
You catch bass off your launches.
Oh yeah, we catch lots of bass
So
off the
kind
launches.
of the same technique.
Yeah, we're
Right.
using tube jigs, or we use bobbers with night crawlers,
Right.
you know, phony night crawlers and phony leeches, and the bass will bite them.
Now, after the next month, what's the date that it opens back up where you can start catching?
Well, next month is closed. The month after, I believe it opens on the 1st.
On the 1st.
So then we could go back to live bait. Yeah.
Okay, August 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was good enough.
Well, it was. Good deal.
Lead him to your right, wherever. Get him on one side or the other.
He's over here. Good thing for a nice net man, huh? If I can knock it out. Yeah, that might be a nicer fish here. Oh yeah, that's really nice fish. Yeah, oh, there's a nice fish. There's a nice fish. I should have knocked him off.
The old hockey player.
I should have knocked him off.
Wow.
There's a dandy.
That is a beautiful walleye. Get the puppy's toy here.
I'll let you hold that one. 4-pound test line, 1 32nd ounce jig head. And you're producing fish like that. You know, we've got lots of small ones. It's a big one. There's a nice fish.
That's a beautiful, beautiful walleye.
There's a nice fish.
Let's get some photos of him.
Put that on your phone.
Yeah.
Did not bite on me. He's better than I think.
Get back to where it belongs. Yep, make sure you...
See what we're doing here. Denny's got short arms, so I got to stick the net up to his armpit to get the fish out. But I dropped the net, so I really make him work for this deal.
My guess.
Another nice fish.
Yes, it is.
Nice quality fish.
Absolutely chunky.
Oh, jeez.
Don't hit your puppies.
Don't hit the dog.
All right, I'm on the board for today. Good enough. Woo.
High Point Pet Foods presents Country Creations Dog Foods, offering quality nutrition for the life of your canine companion. To fuel the fire of puppyhood into keeping the energy level high of an active young dog, optimizing the performance of the hard-charging adult, or having a quality diet for your senior canine companion. Country Creations has you covered with their quality formulas. Get in touch with High Point Pet Foods today. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Dakota Pheasant Guide offers the best wild pheasant hunts from the Glacial Lakes area of South Dakota west to the Missouri River. Packages available include everything from self-guided to fully guided hunts. Book your bird hunting adventure now. Fishermen, iTime Promotions is your ticket to an enjoyable and successful day on the water. Call Dennis Foster for your outdoor adventure of a lifetime.
Yep, there you you go help me out in the corner. Lean out, Tom. There you go. Another nice one.
Good one. Good.
Nice fish.
Danny. Danny's always teasing us. Everybody from Minnesota's over in South Dakota catching his walleyes. Well, he came over here, so they got nothing on us, Foster, do they?
Yeah, and I've got one fish for the day. So.
Another nice one.
Yes, it is.
They are super healthy, and did he fight? Holy man.
Yeah, they think the fish think they're 10 pounds.
Wow.
These little 2 or 3 pounders. I mean, they think they're bigger than what they are.
Every time I hear a walleye doesn't fight, I don't understand it, because everyone I've ever seen caught, for the most part, is a whipper.
Yeah,
Especially on this lake.
especially like I said, we're 2 blocks off the shore is all we are.
Yep.
I mean, we're 15 feet of water, 16 feet of water. We're moving around finding the school fish, and we're fishing.
Yep.
And we're catching fish.
No, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Another good one.
That man's on duty again. Nice fish. Nice fish.
That's what I had that hanging out there for. Home. Come here, guys. Oh, he moved.
Nice walleye.
Ah. I don't know if it's a technique that's been written about before, but we got heavy metal going, and I can finally get bit. Ouch! I got sharp teeth.
And he bit you again. Them are the ones you don't want to lip.
Boy, he was stuck. Perfect. Oh, hey now. I don't know.
You got a tag in that one? Yeah. See, what you do is you take that tag number and you could send it into the DNR, and they will tell you where that fish has been tagged, what part of the lake you've been tagged on.
Go ahead and clip him off then.
No, you just take the number off. You leave it and send it into the DNR, and they will let you know where that fish was netted. If it was netted on this side of the lake, when it was netted, where it was netted, how big it was when they tagged it. The whole ball of wax, the DNR will you can go online and they'll let you know where that fish has been.
Well, who's got a good enough memory?
Well,
2827. 2827. If you remember that. Okay. Perfect. We'll let him go, and the next guy that catches him then get more data out of it then. Nice.
I gotta get out of his line. I gotta get out of his line here.
Somebody get their bobbers out of the way.
That's okay. I can work around you.
Better fish?
Nah, little one. Smaller. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a smallmouth on this time.
Were you little running? You going under that? Whoa.
You think these
They don't got much give in them, do they?
No, they want, when they go to smallies, they want to go.
There we go. You want a puppy? Smallmouth? Smallmouth? Huh?
Yeah, not a bad little smallie.
Yeah.
That thing's fighting like they're 10 pounds.
You know, one thing I'm noticing on these two, compared to, say, the fish we see on Hawaii, the smallies, these have got a much more distinctive red eye on them.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just little local differences in the fish.
But they're sure pretty color, and boy,
Yes,
they sure put up a fight.
All right.
You know, walleyes and smallies on the same tackle, on the same bait.
Perfect. All right. There you go, buddy.
He give me a bat. You see that? You know, we had a little dry spell here, but
Another smallie?
another
Big
smallie.
smallie.
Oh, big smallie.
Yes, he is.
Just found out that he got close to the boat, the boy did. Nice big smallie.
There you go.
There you got her jump in. About 4 pounder this time. Yeah, he's thinking about ready to go.
Yeah. Unreal the power they got.
You just get him about halfway up, and then he takes the 3 feet of line.
I pride myself on that. That one's good.
I gotta make practice here. Come on.
Right out. Come on, buddy. Come on, look at you.
I won't let you go.
There we go. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a little better smallie.
Got him? Yeah, you got him. There you go.
Yeah, there. You know, we've got walleyes and we've got smallies.
Throw him on a tape just for the heck of it there. Chris, see how long he is. Ouch. Yeah, that's a good one.
About 19 inches. Yeah, nice Mille small. You know, that's average for here. I mean, that's an average smallie. We get a lot bigger ones than this, but I mean, they're in your spawn and they're on beds and they're roaming around for the minnows and the crayfish is through here all the time. So that's what they're looking for, is them crayfish. But a nice fish. Heck of a netting job there, but we got her. It took us a little while. Only four stabs with the net, but he's getting better.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Make your next day on the water even better with Airwave Pedestal, the only air suspension system that can be custom adjusted to the weight of the rider. No unreliable springs, no oil-filled shocks to leak. Our patented design utilizes a 2-stage suspension system to smooth out the roughest ride, limiting travel to an industry-leading 2 inches. This boating season, enjoy your time on the water to the fullest. Find out how at airwavepedestal.com.
Dakota Pheasant Guide offers the best wild pheasant hunts from the Glacial Lakes area of South Dakota west to the Missouri River. Packages available include everything from self-guided to fully guided hunts. Book your bird hunting adventure now. Fishermen, iTime Promotions is your ticket to an enjoyable and successful day on the water. Call Dennis Foster for your outdoor adventure of a lifetime.
our camera guy has got another walleye. He's not been doing too much filming this week because he's been catching all the fish. But we feel sorry for him. Oh, big walleye. Oh, there we go. Wow. Nice ball. As you can see, Parker got a smallie. Wow. Oh. There. Nice smallie.
Another nice smallie.
We got, I don't know, we got half a dozen walleyes and 4 smallies now on the trip.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're catching a few everything.
It's not much that bites harder than a smallie.
No, nice fish.
They just stick their head down and dig. They're not going up, they're going straight down. Beautiful.
And you think you get up to the boat, and they decide they want to go back.
As soon as they see the boat, away they go again. So, super nice.
Yeah, we got our little pod here. Now we'll see if we got another smallie or if we got a walleye. I think this one might be a walleye. He ain't fighting like a smallie, but you never know.
There you go.
Little walleye.
That's a little for the trip.
Yeah, we gotta get a few of them little ones out of here. Nice little walleye.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice little, a little healthy one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big fish, but you know what? Bob, we're done. You got to catch them.
Well, and it shows we've probably had at least 4 or 5 year classes.
Oh yeah, at
that
least
we-
4 or
that
5
we've
year
caught.
caught.
So
Yeah, you know, that's probably a 2-year-old walleye right there.
Right. Yep.
I mean, it'll grow up and be big, hopefully.
Perfect. Well, it shows there is reproduction.
Yeah, yeah. For being a lake that,
It's like I was brought along to drive and net.
yeah. Well, we're making sure you got skills now.
I claim to be an excellent net man until that smallmouth. You're gonna need to go more.
This one here's got a mind of its own. There. This one here's got a mind of its own. Only 10 feet away now. You've got your other line.
Yep, I'm just gonna say he's gonna get another line. It's a troublemaker.
Walleye there.
There we go. Hooked and lassoed both.
Yeah, another nice little walleye. You know, they're moving around here in different pods. Every time we move to a different school, we find a school and, you know, we catch 2 or 3, and then we move a little more, we catch 2 or 3. They're just spotty out here now today for some reason. Yesterday they were, you know, you catch 6 or 7, and
with that wind kicking up, I think they're getting a touch more active. Our bites have gotten quicker once again.
he's
We've got lip hook on him, and he's flat buried there.
got her right down in his gullet. Look, he was swimming toward. He was swimming at the boat.
Do I?
Ah, boy.
Great walleye. At first, I thought the way he took off, I thought it was a smallie, but no, nice walleye. I think that's bigger than yours, Parker. Pretty close.
So.
Do a tail of the tape.
34 inches?
Wow.
23?
23.
Not a bad fish there. You know, we've caught. I think Parker's got a little spot here that he ain't telling us about. little Parker. Yeah, nice one there. Nice little walleye. There we go. All right. There we go.
Kudik's hand-painted jig from the 80s.
Yeah, about that. I painted them when I was a real young feller. And he broke his other one off, so I gave him one of the old school ones. And my God, they still work.
Yep. Orange and chartreuse, he painted it. Kudik, he said that used to be the hottest jig on the launches for years.
Back years ago, many years ago, I painted a bunch of them, and I couldn't paint enough of them because we used them on the launches back years ago.
Yeah.
And I still got 100 left, and I figured I'd put one on it.
Well, there you go.
They work.
Holy but a goodie. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice little walleye. As we came off the lake after dealing with 40-mile-an-hour winds, our legs were a little shaky. But boy, the smiles on our faces were huge. What a great trip for me. I even got to do a little fishing. Thanks to Dennis and Chris for teaching me a few things. Chris Kudik's been on this lake for like right around 50 years. And he showed his expertise on this body of water to no end. And Denny's just an ultimate walleye fisherman who loves it from the get-go. And so will you if you come to Mille Lake.
Diesel train rolls down the line as I'm headed for the land of corn and rye. There is a place I'm always satisfied, full of remedies to ease my worried mind, like pulling catfish on the banks of Cherry Cove, watching